Hi, I'm Melissa, the owner of Barn Door Boutique.
And I'm Allie. I'm her daughter, and I help to run this place.
Melissa, how long has Barn Door Boutique been open?
Barn Door Boutique has been open for a little over 4 years. I bought it about 3.5 years ago.
So what inspired you to get involved in running your own boutique?
Well, I was in the corporate world for 27 years, a little over 27 years, and just needed a life change and knew that I was looking for something different. Didn't really know what that was going to look like. And my husband actually found the boutique for sale. And at first I said, no way. I didn't want to have anything to do with retail. But I was interested in maybe owning my own business. So we explored it a little further, and he really pushed me into purchasing the boutique, and I never looked back one single time. I've enjoyed every bit of it.
How long has Allie been helping you with Barn Door Boutique?
Allie, when did you start?
I know
August
it was 2018, only because I know I had Brayley, and then it was...
I think it was like August, like around August
Probably.
2018.
What led to you deciding to be a mother-daughter duo and Allie joining you in the business?
Allie had her second baby, Brayley, and she was in the corporate world also for how many years? Like six?
Counting
6
my
years in the corporate world. And she really, after having 2 babies, didn't really feel the urge of re-entering back into that corporate world. So we kind of worked out a deal, and she started part-time at first, so that she could be at home part-time with the kids and part-time here helping me. And the boutique just kept growing and growing, and I needed more help and a bit more of the admin side. So Allie, after her kids were a little older, she felt that it was time to go full-time. And that was maybe like a year after the part-time?
Yeah.
About a year after.
About a year.
Allie, how did that conversation go with your husband?
Oh gosh, it's at the end of the day, he supports whatever makes me happiest, and I'm a pretty motivated individual anyway. And once I got here and the ball started kind of rolling, and I kind of saw just how much I loved it, and that I was actually kind of good at it, I was like, this is just what I want to do, and I can see a lot of growth potential. Of course, it's a big difference going from corporate and all your good benefits and everything to mama owning the business, but we're growing, and it's fun to see what impact I have and we have together in growing this business. So it's totally worth it.
What's it like working with each other?
It can be challenging at times, not gonna lie. It can be challenging at times. We have some different opinions on things, but the nice thing about that is that we feel like we can discuss that and come up with a mutual decision, and then we move on.
There's totally a different, versus working with a friend or having a partnership, there's a totally different mindset when it's your mom or it's your daughter, where you can be completely honest, piss each other off, and get over it real fast. And I think that's what makes Barn Door Boutique work, is we're honest with each other, we state our opinions, and you have to have honesty to grow, I think. So.
And we're really used to that. Sometimes we might catch an employee off guard, like poor Emma Kate this morning.
Oh, yeah.
We were trying to figure out something. I had an opinion, you had an opinion, and
Yeah.
and she was just kind of looking at us, but but we made a decision.
Yeah.
But I think that also helps with our success, because it really does challenge us to really look at different views of things and that sort of thing. So we always know what's going on, and I can just look at Allie and say one word, and she knows exactly what I'm talking about. It's just kind of like
you should see us at market. It's like the people in the booths when we're picking out clothes are like, oh my god,
we make their heads spin.
Yeah, we're like it, and I'm like, that's the ugliest thing I've ever seen. And they're like, oh, and I'm like, it's fine.
I will tell you, we do an amazing job at market.
We're killer shoppers.
We get things done,
Yeah.
and
Ain't no time
that's
for
one
messing
of our
around.
strong suits, I think.
Yeah.
What is your favorite season to shop for?
Oh gosh. Okay, mine is fall.
I was gonna say chunky sweaters.
Yeah,
You like
chunky sweaters,
the
oversized
jackets.
Spanx. I all about it. All about the layers.
I would say probably mine would be more spring. because I love these floral little dresses, and so I guess we've never really discussed that, but that's good that we have different seasons that we prefer.
Yeah.
How do you support each other?
Obviously, we're family, and I think support goes a long ways. First, whether it's business related or family related, because if you have the support family wise, then it's less that you have to worry about at the business. But again, I think it's just communication, knowing if one of the kids is sick or what needs to be done, that sort of thing. No, I think it's just communication,
It's just,
really.
yeah, big time communication. And
Like this summer especially, Mom travels a lot all the time, but I feel like I've traveled a lot too. But like we've been able to like swap basically. So like when one of us is on vacation, it's a lot of work when just one of us is here, but we have each other's back, and knowing that the store is going to run and we're going to continue with our regular schedule, and so yeah, that's big.
What is your favorite memory of Allie?
Oh gosh. Well, I have a lot. So Allie, to those of you that are new to Barn Door, you really need to get to know Allie, because she's funny. She's fun to be around, but she also has a lot of quirkiness to her, which is spilled onto her kids that I absolutely love. But Allie just has a way with words. Even when she was little, she would get things mixed up, but she would also call things different things. Like she still has her gonky. Her gonky is her blanket. We made the mistake of getting a white blanket. It's the white thermal with the silky around it. That's her gonky. That's just what she always called it.
He's still around, but I get so stressed every time I wash him because he gets thinner and thinner.
She takes it to market when we spend the night at market. She takes it to market. She takes it on vacation. Gonky goes everywhere. But just those funny names. Even now, she'll be saying something and she'll say a word totally out of
But
context.
Dad's like that too. That's definitely
That's-
where I got it.
Yeah, it's true. But it just like I'll say, what did you just say? Or we'll be on phone like, you can't say that. So it's just I think that's one of my fondest memories, because it's still happening.
So what would you say your favorite memory of this store is?
Our very first time, Mom and I randomly decided to work. Was it a Christmas Eve?
Yes,
It was it was like the very first year, and we were like, should we open Christmas Eve? I don't know. It was during the day, and we were like, I mean, why not? So her and I just both did it, not really thinking anything. I don't know how many people shop Christmas Eve, but we were slammed, like never stopped. We were on our feet the whole time, had so much fun. Everyone was happy to be there, and there was like a bunch of like last minute like dudes in there like trying to find it. It was so fun, and we rocked it.
If I remember right, we were only going to be open for like a 4-hour span of time on that first Christmas Eve, and we ended up staying here 2 hours past what we were planning on.
gosh, yeah,
It was
everyone
just
needed
like,
Christmas
it was so busy, and it was so fun. And like Allie said, there were guys coming in that were clueless, and it was fun just being their personal shopper. But since then, we've added a few more staff. I think Gina helped us last year, but we do Christmas Eve, like that's just our thing, because it's so much fun.
So what has surprised you about working together?
I like how she chimes in first.
No, I think we've gotten closer, and it's brought more of like I've always been the daughter, every mother-daughter relationship, but I think we've gotten to see more of a like on the same level business type relationship, and how we both work in that way, because I don't know, I feel like we're very both business minded. It's not just go to market, shop, and have fun. Like we're both really into the details of everything, and it's kind of cool to see how both of our minds kind of work in that way, that we might not have known that before. So
I would agree. I think like we both have a very business oriented backbone, and it's like get down to business, get to work, but we know what needs to be done so we can have fun along the way. But I think we're also both very goal oriented, goal motivated. We have goals every month. Well, I mean, we break it down, but we have big goals every month, and we know that it takes both of us to, work towards those goals to accomplish those. So I think that's the biggest eye opener, is just seeing how we are so similar in those things, just being driven and goal oriented.
So would you say you guys have individual roles here?
We each have our own responsibilities, of course, but within those responsibilities, we have to come together to make things work. And it's really funny because, like, we're very business minded, but in this business, you have to do fun things like TikToks and stuff like that is actually like high on the priority list. So to go from like entering invoices and looking at goals to like, all right, let's get this outfit on, let's bust a move for this next TikTok, because that is at like the top of your priority list. So it's funny like that you have all these little business things and then you're like, let's bust out some TikToks in the mix.
And you know how good I am at those TikToks. Did a little Shania Twain this morning.
How do you spend your business-free time together?
I have a 3 and a 5-year-old, and I really, like, obviously I quit my corporate job and started working part-time here because that family time was really important to me. As we've gotten busier and now that I work full-time, I do try to prioritize, getting home at a certain time and, at least if we're not cooking, at least having dinner together or doing bedtime together. So I try to prioritize that. And, I mean, you know how it is with small kids. We're busy. We have gymnastics and we have t-ball and we have school. So we're doing a lot of running around, but on the weekends we just like to spend time together, spend time with our friends. We like going out to have Mexican margaritas,
I have Oliver, James, and Charlie, my standard poodles. But so it's hard for me when I go home to turn it off. And that's probably one of the biggest things that my husband's always like, do you always have to have that phone? Well, yes, I do. But I do. I mean, we have date nights and even in our free time, we see each other. Like she'll come over, they'll come over and swim. The kids love to swim. They'll come over and swim. Or we travel.
Beach, so.
Yeah, we're all in Florida. We've been in Florida a few times together.
If you had the opportunity to meet one person you haven't met, who would it be? Why? And what would you talk about?
Who do you think it would
I'm
be?
going to answer for you. Britney Spears.
Yes.
I knew
I'm
it.
so stressed out for her right now with the conservatorship.
Britney.
Oh, you do? Oh my gosh. Yeah, what would I ask her? Oh my gosh. I would ask her if she wants to go out, as long as she's allowed with the conservatorship, and go have a drink with me and just chill and have some girl time and talk and maybe I don't know. I'd probably be so starstruck I would just pee my pants or something, actually.
If you only got to ask her one question, what would it be?
Oh, could I have a backstage pass to your next concert?
Oh my gosh.
So Melissa, who would you want to meet?
The other side, I would like to meet Oprah Winfrey, just because she is such a successful woman who, she truly created her own success. It didn't come naturally to her. And I would just like to pick her brain as far as on a business standpoint.
And if you only get to ask her one question.
Oh my gosh, what would you do differently?
What is the most important thing your customers should know about you?
That we will do whatever you want us to. No, we love to please our customers. And so if there is something that you would like to see in our store that we don't currently have, as long as we both agree on it and we like it too, then we're here to buy for you. So that's an important one for you guys. And also follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Well, and that's another thing that we do when we go to market, which we do a lot of lives while we're at market, just asking for opinions from our customers. But we always ask, what are some lines that you would like to see in the store? What do you want us to carry, or what are you looking for? And so we really want our customers to know that, like Allie said, we are truly buying for you. You are our customers. We want to know what you want, what you like. And we always love a good challenge. Like if somebody says they want pink cowgirl boots with gold stars on them, we're going to try to find them.
And we really do.
Don't ask for those.
Yeah, please don't ask for that. But we really do go up to every floor, every vendor if there's a line, and we check it out. And we might not always pick it up, but we always at least look at it and see if it would, fit well in our store.
So can you tell us what are some of the ways that your business is involved in the community?
Oh gosh, yes, because that's another huge part of what we do and what we love. We love giving back to our community.
We love Ooltewah.
We love Ooltewah, but we love Chattanooga, the Hamilton County area. We love events. We love fundraising.
We love dogs. We've done dog events.
Dogs, but we do a lot of fundraising events for different organizations. One of the biggest ones being the Chattanooga Kidney Foundation. We do a lot of events with them. Pawn of
Prayer, Kidney Foundation, lots of local high schools, different small businesses. I mean, we always try to include different vendors in our, our events and stuff like that.
And another thing that we also try to do during our events is support other female-owned businesses and having them come and be a part of our events. We always have Curate over, when I say always, most of the time we have Curate come over if their schedule permits it, to just participate. Sometimes it's Botox, sometimes it's B12 shots. We don't know what it is. It's just whatever the requests are from our customers. We have Janie from Gilded Thread. She's a female-owned business. We had Oodle Nutrition out here, which was really fun. The Crystal owns that. But just trying to incorporate other female-owned businesses and supporting them, because that's really what it's all about. When you talk about community, we want to see other businesses grow and thrive. And anytime we can expose those businesses to our customers, I think it's a win-win for everyone.
What should your customers look for from you guys in the future?
So many things. And so we plan pretty much every Friday. We have a planning meeting, as long as we're not traveling, which we've been doing a lot. But we have so many ideas for the future. Lots of ideas around live sales, lots of ideas about new lines coming in, just lots of new things for our customers. And so if you're not following us on Facebook and on Instagram, please follow us. We are Barn Door Boutique _TN on Instagram, or Boutique TN on Facebook. And we also have a TikTok. But follow us there for some behind the scenes type of things, and just see what's coming up in the future.
Yes, that's the best way for us to keep all of our customers up to date.
Oh, yeah.
Just through social media. We always post new items that come in, obviously our lives, but also with expansions and growth and new ideas that are coming through. It's the best way to just get that word out to as many of our followers as possible. So yes.
And we are only going up from here. Yes. We've got lots of great ideas coming. So
stay tuned.